Parents' obsession with low haircuts. You can see my complexion. I think you know what I'm talking about. I'm black. We're just gonna get straight into this video.
So, in this video, I want to answer the question of why are parents, specifically black parents, so obsessed with low haircuts?
African.
Jacking it right now, but what's funny?
See, he got lucky. All of this will be shaved off. I'm not gonna lie. It will be completely bald, like just a little hair.
Bro, get out my face with that camera shit, bro. What's funny, bro? Bro, my mom forced me to do that shit, nigga. If it wasn't for my mom, bro, would I not do that shit, bro? Mom, y'all niggas with dreads don't respect y'all mom, bro. That's what it is, bro. My mom told me to cut my hair. I'm cutting my hair.
My mom right now doesn't care if I get dreads. She has dreads. My brothers have dreads. But back then, my nigga, if I wanted to get dreads, bro, GG's gang. Oh, you want to get dreads, oh? You a demonic boy, you a demonic boy. Let's be my boat. Whoosh, whoosh. Done.
Like, man say trust the process. Since my process didn't work, I'm about to make every dreadhead shot. I'm dreadhead K now, nigga. Fuck all dreadheads, nigga. I'm not jacking that shit no more. We back to wave gang, nigga. Every dreadhead I see, I'm
coping. He's coping.
Y'all niggas don't respect y'all mom. That's what it is, bro. Oh, yo, bro.
You know how many times I got slapped? My neck is still bruised from today.
So if you black,
from this day, gang.
At some point, someone told you need to cut your hair. You spent a couple months growing it. You know, it take a while to get some length on your hair, and as soon as you get a little bit of length on your hair, your parent tell you need to cut it or you need to do something with your hair or you can't have it out, and they give you this bald haircut.
Oh my gosh, I have flashbacks. Yo, oh my gosh, I have flashbacks. Am I gonna lie? This actually might be me in this picture. I'm not gonna lie, gang. This looks way too close to me, gang. This looks way too familiar.
Low haircut that you have to stick with, and it really sucked because you be trying to grow it out to try to get, you know, whatever the most in style haircut at the time. And this is a common thing. A lot of black men experience this, or black boys experience this. I'm sure some of y'all probably watching this, experiencing this right now, where you in the house and you can't grow your hair out because your parents not going for it.
Yo, is that doula? Yo, what happened to your hair? You got them braids?
Yeah, I got them braids.
Let me see them. Let me see them.
Alright, bro.
Oh, no! What happened?
Every time, bro, they always say, "What happened?"
I ain't gonna lie, I just felt like it was time, bro.
Fuck you, mean it was time. You bro, get too much hair, nigga. Nah, look at the sun shining on your head. Nah, bro, what was the real reason? Because I know you didn't cut your hair off, bro.
It's because of my parents, bro.
Nah.
I ain't have no choice in the matter. It's either that or I'm gonna be out on the streets. Shit, I'm broke.
What happened to the dreadhead journey?
Man, forget that, bro. I'm on a wave journey, bro.
Nah, they really nerfed you, bro.
Man, just give me a few months, bro. I'm gonna be spinning, bro. Man, it don't matter for real, because I'm gonna still get more women than y'all niggas with dreads.
Yeah, alright. Yo! Damn, you look like Slender Man tonight, boy. That nigga. Wait, hold on. What?
I heard it all, gang. Slenderman, bro. Off-brand Michael B. Jordan, off-brand Pharrell Williams. I can go down the list, gang. I'm not gonna lie. Peanut Head. Let's just get straight to the video.
So, a lot of times they'll say you can't have your hair out because it's not presentable, or it just seems like this is some canon event where everybody has to go through this. I'm sure there's some people that y'all probably like, nah, I never had to go through that.
No, I'm not reacting music right now. I'm making a video.
But some of y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. You just have to rock out this low haircut up until probably like high school. That's at least where it changed for me.
Dad's forcing you to get a straight buzz cut throughout your entire childhood has to be a universal experience, bro. What is their obsession with wanting you to be bald? Straight bald. Why did they want us to be chopped so bad? And then the first time you finally get the courage to be like, hey dad, can I just get the sides off and keep the top? They look at you so crazy. They'd be like,
you trying to waste my money?
You trying to waste my money and not get a real haircut? No, we're taking it all off. My pops used to force me to get a straight
no guard haircut.
No guard on that bitch, straight zero, all off, bro. I never had hair as a kid, bro. As soon as it got a little too much, my dad was like, time to cut it off. And he did it himself most of the time. Straight zero. No lineup,
Dang.
no nothing. Bro, don't even get me started on foreign parents. Foreign parents, they look at you crazy if you try to grow your hair out. The only way to
Real talk.
escape the buzz cut
Back then.
is to get your own money to pay for your own haircuts, bro. That's the only way you could escape it.
This is diabolical, bro. Yeah. George Bush gang.
And even then, when they see you get the cut, they look at you like,
Is that him? No, it's not.
I don't even see a cut. Bro, you see the cut, you see the side. It's like, to them, if you don't cut it all off straight to zero, you wasted your money. If I wanted to cut it all off straight to zero, I just cut it off myself. I'll go buy the clip and do it myself. That shit is truly a canon event.
And a lot of times this conversation is tied
Bro,
to
I had so many Canon events. It's insane, bro. I don't remember all my Canon events, but I have some crazy ones if I can remember.
believing certain hairstyles will make you look ghetto.
I remember one time. Yo, somebody put gum in my hair. I think it was just one of my brothers. This nigga. He put gum in my hair, and our cousins were over. And the cousins were laughing at me. They're like, "Oh, you have gum in your hair." I had to shave my whole head off, gang. Real talk, bro. And the crazy thing is, I literally had school the next day, bro. So when I walked into school, it's an all-white school, by the way. All of these niggas were like, "Oh, snap! E-man's ball!" Yo. Lost all the hus. Lost all the hus. The hus is looking at me. Looking at me like an alien. Great times, great times.
Or like a thug, and people are just going to stereotype you, or your parents don't want you looking like that, feeling like that. It's like it just associates
I've been good, yo. I've been good, gang. How you been?
long hair with some negative association with it. It's never, and when we want it, it's never about that. It's usually just like it looks cool, and that's just how we want to rock our hair. So, you know, so it could fit like the aesthetic we're trying to go for. It's never about trying to look like thugs or anything like that. But our parents always just view long hair
Bro, I hate that, bro. They think we look like thugs. We're not thugs, bro.
as some type of negative connotation.
It's a persona. See, hood niggas with dreads, now niggas can't wear dreads. I bet you if you saw hood niggas with low cuts, they would make us get dreads. What if it was reversed? How much you want to bet we'll get dreads?
With any hairstyle that's above 2 to 3 inches of length on my hair.
Hey man, it's a public service announcement to all the parents. My voice gone in the world. Can we please protest against our sons with these nappy ass hair? Every day me and mama tell me, you need to cut that. You need to cut that damn hair, man. You don't take care of it. I ain't seen you wash it since you've been growing it. It look like a ham full of Easter basket grass, man.
Dang.
You got leather hair now. You ain't washed it in so long it look leather. It look like dirty trap house carpet. You gotta cut it, dog. Ain't nothing wrong with a low cut. Get you some waves or something, man. Cause that right there, man, you look like a Jackson 6.
Jackson 6.
Head, man. Go in there and wash it in the bathroom, school bathroom. Go wash it in the school bathroom. Do something with it. Put some snow in it, wet it.
Nigga said put some snow in
It's
it.
dry as hell. You gotta cut it. You gotta, look, you guys wanna walk off. You gotta cut that, man. All you little dudes, you YNs wanna wear these nappy old hairstyles, man. Y'all need to cut it.
Yo.
Imagine pulling up your neighborhood, spotting your
Holy
roof, your
ad,
street,
dude.
even the landmarks around you, all
I need
in
to get
real time
premium
from an
again.
The ideas of like black hair, like long black hair, not being presentable or professional is not a new thing. This isn't like an experience just for me or just our generation. Like this has been happening for a while, and this has been passed down generation of generations, and it's coming from this.
That's crazy. Our hair is literally not presentable. Who decided that, bro? But white hair is presentable. See, bro. Like, what has culture done, bro? Dreads are not presentable because hood niggas wear it. That's so dumb. Jamaica's been wearing dreads for so long in history before all of this, and we just can't wear it because it's not presentable. and it's not like presentable for office workers or something.
Idea called respectability politics. So respectability politics is basically the belief that if black people behave, look, speak, and live in ways that white society or white people consider proper, that then we will be treated with respect, safety, and equality.
That didn't work.
In simple terms, if we act right, they'll treat us right. This includes things like dressing or speaking proper English, or like, you know, if you grew up in the hood or just around black people, they'll say like, you know, talking white. This is where this kind of came from. It's also can be tied to being calm, polite, and non-confrontational, following rules perfectly. Basically avoiding anything that's seen as ghetto, loud, or too black. Presenting yourself.
Yeah, if you talk white, you have a like white persona, they think you're a sellout. Or you get big, get blown up, and you start acting white, you're a sellout. That shouldn't be how it works, gang. Like, at all.
As one of the good ones. And the reason this is because after slavery, black people were free, but still we experienced things like we was lynched, we was locked out of job opportunities, where they just didn't give us jobs no matter if we was qualified or not. They locked us out of certain housings and good neighborhoods. That's with redlining. And we was locked out of educations. That's why we had to create our own colleges, our own schools. White societies basically push like ideas to other white people, stereotyping and propaganda that basically black people were violent or dirty or immoral or immature or childlike. So the black leaders of that time thought like, okay, if you're pushing all those stereotypes onto them, if we just prove that we're not that, if we prove that we're clean, we're moral, we're educated, we're respectable, they thought that white society will look at that and will have no excuse to then mistreat them. This is when respectability politics became organized and intentional. And this carried all the way into the late 1800s and early 1900s, where black churches and educators and middle-class leaders of that time pushed messages like dress modestly, or speak correctly, or avoid low behavior. Don't embarrass the race.
Crazy, we're trying to police another race. Who cares about them?
And we still have
like, I'm talking about them back then. I'm not talking about future race, the future whites. I'm talking about like we should have our own swag, our own drip, our own mystique look to us. Cause why we look like fitting into the white niggas, bro? No diss to white niggas, but we don't look like them. We're black. You know what I'm saying? It's like a white person trying to look black, try to get his hair like a black person. Why do that? Because you shouldn't.
Similar sayings that's been passed down from that. Like if you've heard someone being like, oh, I don't want to act up in these white folk establishments or anything like that, that's coming from direct messages from the late 1800s, early 1900s. Has been passed down generations in a way of taught on how to act around white people. Because it's basically saying like your behavior doesn't just represent you, it represents all black people. And this put an enormous pressure on individuals to change the way they are to fit in this agenda that white people deemed as the correct way to act or the correct way to behave or present yourself. And respectability politics quietly does two harmful things. It blames black people for their own oppression. Instead of blaming racist laws, police violence, or economic exclusion, it blames clothing, hair, tone, music, and attitude.
It was messed up back then. Yeah. It was messed up. It was crazy back then.
It creates two different types of black people. It creates the good black people.
And the crazy thing is, they're like, oh, black people now, right? They're not getting affected by what happened later in time, but that's just not true. You can see what's going on now because of what happened later in history. It's just different now because there's technology, but the effects are still here. It's just the media is not going to push it and show you. They only show you what they want to show you. They only show you what they want to show you. Remember that, bro.
And then it creates the bad black people. basically almost making it seem like the good ones deserve protection and the bad ones are disposable. This does not challenge racism or fight against oppression or anything at all. It just works within that system. And so, did it work? Did respectability politics get the end goal that they wanted of decreasing racism and oppression? Short answer, no. The evidence to conclude that it didn't work was that well-dressed black people were still lynched, educated black leaders were still assassinated, respectable black professionals are still profiled when it comes to police and cut out of jobs and all these other kind of things. That's why DEI and those type of programs were implemented during the civil rights era to begin with.
You think we're gonna be protesting to like make Gen Z get hired in job places? Like we're gonna like go out and like protest? Me personally, I don't think Gen Z's gonna do that. Bro. They might. Would I be going? No. Would I like? Nah. I'm black. But they might do it because the people that are unemployed, it's insane. Really.
It's because no matter if they was qualified or they played the part, they taught the right way, they still weren't getting the best jobs or the opportunities that they should have gotten. So that's when you had the civil rights era pushing for laws to make sure those things don't happen. Respectability never stopped racism. It just shifted the blame onto black people.
Something I want black people to aggressively push away from is respectability politics, because respectability politics tells us that if we present ourselves right and how we talk, how we carry ourselves, how we behave, that somehow we're able to escape violence and racism when history literally says otherwise for us. Let's not forget, Malcolm X was articulate, well-educated and polished, and yet he was killed while wearing a suit. Same thing with Fred Hampton. Young, black, educated, was creating survival programs for black people, and yet he was killed in his sleep. Let's get this out the way. No amount of conformity can help black people against systems that are built on anti-blackness. But what it can do is hurt us by making us shrink or deny pieces of our own identity to make us seem acceptable.
If you're white, what do you see like on the internet? A black person? You think, I'm not gonna lie, black people are in the hoods, but there's other races in hoods too. But mainly the media pushes black niggas in hoods, guns, robbery, all this. So you have that in your mind. You see a black person on the street. If you see 4 black people on the street, scratch all everything I said. You see 4 black people on the street, dreads. Probably walking a little funny looking, you'll be scared. If it was a bunch of white people on the street, you don't want to be that scared. But I'm saying this in every race. If you were just walking by yourself and it was 4 black people or there's 4 white people, you would probably be more scared than of 4 black hood niggas with their pants are down, they have dreads, hoodies on, ski. We just keep it in a band. It's what's happening in culture. The culture decides everything. Real talk, bro.
As black people, we do not owe a simulation to anyone, because blackness is not a liability that needs to be fixed.
And I think people in my generation are starting to wake up. I've seen a lot of videos of people fighting back this idea that our hair isn't good enough, it being grown out isn't presentable or is not professional. It's people showing that that's an old way of thinking.
I'm talking about 4C hair, by the way. They're not talking about the curly black hair. I'm talking about 4C.
And we should be proud of our hair and love our stuff and fight back against that idea and not pushing those ideas to our kids or to the younger generation.
As a black man, you have to cut your hair to move up in this world, brother.
Let's talk about this moment where you're debating whether to sign up to Monday.com or just go on.
What are we looking at? Oh, it's backwards, buddy. Oh, I see.
So being a barber on the HBCU campus, I cut a lot of people who are about to graduate. And the main thing I always hear them say is that they want to cut their hair low or they want to cut off their locks so they can have a quote-unquote more professional look. Now, this line of thinking is very common, especially within young black men, but it was never something that I ever really agreed with. Now, I understand wanting to have your appearance a certain way because the reality of it is your appearance is the
I
first.
feel like this is off topic, but I feel like if you're a basketball player and you have dread, how do you niggas with dreads play basketball, bro? Is it heavy? Like, I know you can feel the dreads behind you. Me personally, I want to have dreads if I was a professional basketball player. I'll have like the low cut. Probably like afro at least. Look it out like that. I'll never have dreads but niggas can pull it off. I don't know how you niggas do it though.
Thing that someone is going to judge you off of. But just because your hair is long doesn't mean that it's not professional. Because I know a lot of black people and people of color that are in corporate positions. They're judges, they're lawyers, they're doctors, and they have long hair, they have long locks, they have tattoos. And that just further proves to me that you can still thrive in these professional positions while still authentically being yourself. Now, if you want to cut your hair because you just want something new or you just want to change your appearance, then that's different. Because I know that if I ever get tired of having locks, then they're going to be gone. But don't feel like you need to cut your hair.
I feel like when I get old, I'm going to get locks. I'm just never cut my hair ever again. I'm at when I get old, I'm going to shave on my hair, right? No. Probably like when I'm in my 30s, just shave on my hair. Let it grow out, no haircut, no nothing. Get dreadlocks and just let it grow and never cut it until it reaches a very long. And yeah, that's what I do.
In order to have a successful career.
If you were black and you cut your hair to look more professional, you would have been the best slave on the plantation. I promise you would have been Mass's favorite nigga. Back in May of 2024, me and my homie graduated from college. He was a psychology major, I was a biology major. For 2 months straight, my homie could not get a job. He was applying for jobs online, calling jobs, matching with random people on LinkedIn. Nothing was working. One day he tells me I'm gonna cut my hair so I can look more professional. Mind you, my homie has a Michael Jackson afro. Top 3 afro in the entire Midwest. So I tell my homie, don't cut your hair, the job market just sucks right now. In July of 2024, he cut his hair. That same month, he got a job. In November of 2024, they let him go. His 4-month contract came to an end. They chose not to hire him full time. Now my homie had no job, a shitty haircut. And I love my homie, but he was looking like a milk dud with 2 brown eyes. He did all that tap dancing and they still did not hire him. Now it is October of 2025, he is a bartender. He could not get a job in psychology and he said, fuck it. Let this be a lesson, never cut your hair for a job.
And to the parents, if you're watching this video, we understand that a lot of this stuff is out of good intentions of wanting to protect your kid and making sure they have, how you was taught. You was basically taught this idea, never really gave no real explanation to it. And it turned into some version of believing that what you're saying is facts in the sense of certain hair looks better or looks presentable because of what respectability politics started and what was passed down generations and what was passed down to you. And it's not fair to you either. Same way it's not fair to your kid that you push the same ideologies to. We understand you're just trying to teach us how to play the game of racism, but at the end of the day, all you're really doing is pushing an anti-blackness that was pushed onto you that could then mold into a whole generation or whole culture of people not loving themselves. And we see this with black women. And
it's just it's self-hatred. Pushing her self-hatred,
not loving their hair and feeling like they have to cover it up with other people's hair. And it shows in how it morphs into just a self-hatred for things that are just in our natural state. Our hair is our most natural thing that grows out our hair and it's beautiful, and we done found creative ways to make it dope. And so pushing these beliefs is just pushing anti-blackness.
And yes, I'm gonna put a bonnet on my son's head every night as he goes to sleep. Every single night. He's gonna have long hair. He's never gonna have this little moment that y'all gave me, that y'all gave a lot of little black men, where y'all cut all their hair off and they was crying and begging for y'all to not cut their hair off and y'all cut it off anyway. He's never gonna have that. He's gonna have a bonnet on. He's gonna have his hair products ready. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be ready to go. We're never gonna do that little hair situation, that little, oh, I gotta No, we're never doing that, y'all. I'm sorry.
Every kid is gonna have to shave his head eventually, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He's gonna do something stupid. I don't know, cut one of his dreads. Boom, restart again. It's bound to happen. I'm sorry. It's gonna happen.
Sorry, we're never doing that.
And so I understand that in this world today, racism and oppression is still a thing. It might not be overt racism, even though that's kind of changing on social media with some people, but a lot of times it is racism that is systematic. You don't really see it. It's in the system. So I do believe we have to fight back and to stop blaming ourselves for racism. Like, that has to stop. Our hair isn't the problem. The system is the problem. And that belief system is the problem. And so let me know your thoughts in the comments. How you feel about this? What's your opinion about this? Or what's maybe some of your stories or experiences with your parents and having to cut your hair? Let us know in the comment. Let's talk about it. And I'll catch you in the next one.
No.
Oh my goodness.
School. Not the
They give
Michael
them-
Jordan grip.
That's diabolical.
Why you look at the camera like that?
Why did it fit so perfectly? All right, though. Hey, good video, gang.